Panama City Beach Mayor Mark Sheldon has taken full control of City Hall. The day after, the city manager sent a letter to all the council members saying that he had discovered fraud inside City Hall. It was a whistleblower letter. The city manager, Tony O'Rourke, who was fired the day after he sent this letter to every member of the council.
I'm going to move to remove the city manager without cause.
Is that a motion?
That's a motion.
Second.
They voted to fire Tony O'Rourke. Now that's illegal. Once you blow the whistle on corruption inside a government agency, they have protection.
Despite your pretext, I'm clearly being terminated because of my whistleblower complaint I lodged with the City Council just yesterday. It is related to suspected acts of gross mismanagement, waste of public funds, and neglect of duty. And I look forward to sharing these disclosures and these facts in the near future.
But here's what happened. I believe that the city council members, who are all under subpoena through the city, there was an FBI sweeping subpoena for public corruption issued in August of last year.
The city was served a federal subpoena this morning.
All of them had to turn in their phones, their communications, and the last city manager, the previous one, Mario Rico Gisbert, and his girlfriend at the time, who was a consultant who got one hell of a sweetheart deal, they all are implicated in the subpoena. So it is my belief that the mayor is willing to risk a lawsuit with the city. So what if they lose $1 million? It's not his money. They have to control what information the FBI is getting.
Did receive a subpoena this morning, and we're going to cooperate 100% with the subpoena, and we will get all that information over as quickly as possible.
The FBI obviously is interviewing the city employees. Mark Sheldon, the mayor, is able to act as the city manager now. That means he controls who talks to the FBI. One council member, it's come to my attention, one council member said that the day after that meeting on Friday morning, Mark Sheldon, acting as the city manager and the mayor, called a meeting. What was said in that meeting with the department heads? He's gotten an iron grip on the information flow. The mayor is controlling the information flow of an FBI investigation. It's my belief that that interferes with the FBI investigation. Now, the same mayor also is the owner of Gulf Coast Jam and SandJam. Our mayor also owns those music festivals. I keep asking him where the $350,000 went that he received in bed tax money from the TDC last year. The Gulf Coast Jam got canceled. Where'd the money go? He says it was spent. That's what he told a radio show.
If we don't get refunded, neither does the TDC. That's just how it works. And that's in the contract. It's pretty clear. So I don't know where the confusion comes in, but the money's spent on marketing. And even though we didn't have a show last Labor Day, if you ask the TDC, there was still a lot of people in town.
There was a couple. I saw a few people here.
For a festival that didn't happen because people still had bookings. They still had reservations. So the marketing avenue from that is still working.
That's what he told a radio show. It was spent. On who? All of it? Some of it? How much of it was spent? I'm asking the mayor to provide an itemized list of where that $350,000 to market the concert that was canceled, where did it go? I believe, well, we know when we watch WMBB or WJHG or we read the News Herald, we know that they advertise for Gulf Coast Jam. How much money does the mayor, acting as the concert promoter, pay the news outlets? I think it's a lot. So basically what we have is a mayor who has the local news outlets on his payroll. What could go wrong? Now that's why you don't hear any of the outlets talking about the whistleblower letter. That's the whole story here. The reason Mark Sheldon and Jeff McConnell and Phil Chester, particularly those three, the main reason they were so eager to get rid of the city manager the day after he blew the whistle on corruption at a city hall that is under an active FBI investigation is to control the information. Only the city manager can do that. The city is a strong manager form of government. In other words, the city manager, he's the boss of all the employees, of the police department, of the public services, of everybody. The mayor is not. The mayor and the city council, they just vote on policy. That's all they're supposed to be doing. The mayor has other roles like the ambassador of the city and so on and so forth. But only the city manager controls the employees. Now the mayor, Mark Sheldon, is the city manager, the owner of Gulf Coast Jam and SandJam, that gets $735,000 a year to market concerts that are often canceled. And he's also the city manager, the mayor, the concert promoter. He has an iron grip right now on the city of Panama City Beach. Now, he said on the radio show about a week and a half ago that so what if the concert was canceled? People still came here for the concert that was canceled. They bought rooms. A lot of those people, by the way, who bought rooms, well, hell, they had to come. And it cost a whole lot of money for them to come when they may not have come without a concert. But Mark Sheldon says, the mayor says, that's good. We got people coming here spending a ton of money. The TDC, the Tourist Development Council, they're not complaining. Incidentally, 2 members of the city council also are on the Tourist Development Council. They vote to give the mayor $735,000 a year. What happened on Thursday night when city manager Tony O'Rourke got fired was a power play by Mayor Mark Sheldon. He's now in control of all of the city. And I think over the next week, he'll be looking at emails. He'll be cross-referencing phone numbers. Who is everybody talking to? Mark Sheldon, in my opinion, is interfering with an FBI investigation. More to follow.